You know how I'm always asking you to leave a comment down below? Well, this week's video comes straight from the comment section. Thank you, big shout out to Florida Girl 2006 for the wonderful reminder. What are the 3 biggest risks lurking out there on the pickleball court? Not sure? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's CJ Johnson. Now this is not going to be the typical video that you see on the Better Pickleball channel, but wait, don't click off because the information is extremely important. Now before I get to the biggest risks out on the pickleball court, if you don't mind, if you'd look over here and hit the subscribe button, or when you're done, if you get value from this video, please make sure you give it a like or a comment. It might lead to a future video, just like this one did. It comes from Florida Girl 2006. And she made a comment about one of the hidden risks out there on the pickleball courts. Well, I think there's 3 hidden risks. She brought up one. The very first one is your eyes and taking a ball to the eye. Now, in my former life, I was a golf professional, and I took a golf ball in the eye, shattered my glasses into my eye, and I almost lost my right eye. I was really lucky I didn't lose it. Now, since her comment, I'll be darned if twice I haven't taken a golf ball or a pickleball to the glasses. I wear my prescription lenses when I play, so and this was an instance where somebody, a good player, hit one really hard from the baseline, hit a hard line drive at me. It hit the top of the tape. It popped up, hit me in the left glass so hard that it actually scratched the lens. And then I'll be darned if not 2 or 3 days later, I'm playing with somebody else, a very powerful player who goes for an overhead, mishits it just a little bit, and I catch it on the side of the glasses and it drove it into my nose. I actually have a little black and blue mark on the nose. Make sure you're wearing something to protect your eyes. They don't have to be prescription lenses. In fact, if you click on the link that's coming up above, I did a blog post on how to pick out some of the best lenses that offer you some quality protection, as well as protect you a little bit from the sun. Now, glasses and protecting your eyes are really kind of only the one out of the 3 things that I think are hazards that could keep you off the pickleball court. Number 2 is trips. It's so easy sometimes to get caught up in our feet. And the fact of the matter is, the older we get, the worse our balance becomes. There are certain things we just didn't need to practice when we were kids, but as we age, we need to practice our balance. In fact, when you get past age 65, 1 in 3 people actually gets hurt from a slip and a trip. So you need to be working on your balance, and that's super easy to do. One of the things you can do is when you're standing somewhere, just like when you're standing like this, lift one leg up in the air and just stand on that one leg. Think you're really good at it? Close your eyes. It gets even harder. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about balance, go ahead and click on the video that's coming up on the top. I did a whole video post on how to get better at balance because it's so important that as we age, we continue to practice our balance. The third thing that's important if you're playing outside is sunscreen. Now, I know you're probably sitting there saying, come on, CJ, you got to do a video about sunscreen. Do you know that in the last 3 decades, the incidence of skin cancer have gone up? And that's when with the advent of sunscreen, I'll tell you, I see people at the court come out without sunscreen on, or they stay out for a long time and don't reapply, or they use spray sunscreen. And believe it or not, those spray sunscreens have been shown to not be as adequate in terms of coverage because you don't get as much on your skin as you normally would if you put it on with a cream. So I also wrote a blog post about sunscreens and how to pick out a good quality sunscreen and how to make sure that you're protecting yourself from the sun when you're out playing pickleball, because it doesn't matter if it's an eye injury or skin cancer or a trip and fall. Any of those 3 things could take you out of this game for not just a little while. It's better safe than sorry. If you got value from this video, please give it a like, share it with your pickleball playing friends, or like I said, leave a comment. You never know, it might show up in a future video, because together we can train smart, live bold, and age well.